Guys, my BMW M240i is broken. Well, to be honest, it's not actually broken. It's just making a really, really weird noise. I mean, if you come closer, I'll take my mic off and I'll show you guys. It's making a really weird noise on like this side. Wait, listen, listen.
Money, money, money.
You hear it?
Money.
Oh no, rest in peace my bank account. Jesus, I might have to go get my job at Primark again. So, let me actually show you guys exactly what noise I'm talking about. If you can hear a noise, it's not the engine. So it gets louder on right-hand turns, which hopefully you guys can hear, a zooming sound. And then on left-hand bends, it disappears. There's nothing. So left-hand bend right here, listen out. Oh, fucking hell, it twitched out there. But listen, ready? And then it comes back. Really noisy, and it's vibrating through the wheel. Well, I am personally thinking it is actually the right side or driver's side wheel bearing. Today's video, we're actually gonna be fixing that and potentially fitting another little modification to the BMW to make it a little bit more noisy. Seems a bit counterintuitive, removing a noise to add a noise, but we'll see, we'll see. But first, guys, it's not good news. It's KFC time, boys. So after that KFC, I went online and I actually ordered a little bit of a cheeky wheel bearing. I think this is the same weight as the Citroen C1. I could do chest press with this. Not only do we actually have a wheel bearing to go onto the car, but I've actually ordered something off Osprey Performance. And in here, we've actually got a new turbo elbow, boys. Oh my gosh. If I'm correct, the stock one actually has a muffler on this size. So it has a little box almost that kind of quiets the turbo and the air down. Now, before we get straight on to jacking the car up and everything, guys, over the past year, I have been through some of the toughest times, including breakups, losing family members, along with everything else life throws at you. And I think it's fair to say, and you guys would agree, life can get pretty difficult sometimes. And although you have a lot of people around you who can help, you don't really want to put your problems onto them. At least that's my belief. Everyone has their own problems going on, so I personally keep all my problems to myself. And that's why I wanted to share something with you guys that was a game changer for me. And that, guys, is BetterHelp. Now, this video is a paid partnership with BetterHelp. And BetterHelp actually understands that sometimes we have things we're carrying that we just need to speak to someone about, without there being judgment or guilt from telling people your problems when they already have their own problems going on. They match you with a credentialed therapist based on your unique needs and preferences, offering you a space to get things off your chest that you are carrying through life. With BetterHelp, therapy sessions can be held through video chat, phone calls and messages. So whatever you feel most comfortable sharing your problems or just talking to someone, you can. I really like the messages because it's almost like texting a friend or family member. And for me, it's the most comfortable of the options. And if you ever feel like your therapist isn't fit for you, you can switch therapists at a click at no extra cost. Now join over 4 million people who've took the step to live a happier, healthier life with BetterHelp. Guys, click the link in the description or visit betterhelp.com/theotherstuff to get 10% off your first month. Now guys, it's a step towards realizing that you're not alone in this world, and it could even just be that little bit of support that you are looking for. So without further ado, unfortunately, I'm now gonna have to get out in the rain and get this wheel bearing changed. Here's the wheel that's making all the noise. I've never changed a wheel bearing in my life before, so I don't know what they're meant to feel or sound like, but it's a little bit of a noisy one at certain points of when it's spinning, and it's very stiff. Like this, dude.
Got it!
So pretty much it's just 4 bolts to get this wheel bearing out. It's going well so far. I'm just waiting for a bolt to snap or something. Oh look. Oh my god, it's coming off. Oh, now you can kind of hear it. This has definitely been on the car since 2016 when this car was made. I mean, flipping out, it doesn't even look like metal anymore. It looks like chocolate pudding. But here is the new one. I don't want to even touch it because I don't want to get dirt on it. But it is looking absolutely fresh, like a flipping mirror, mate. Oh my life.
So I then cleaned up the hub for the new wheel bearing and got it installed with the 4 bolts at the back, torqued them up to spec, and as simple as that, that is a new wheel bearing all installed.
I did use an Amazon Basics torque wrench, so we're definitely dead.
It is currently the next day and it is time to test if the wheel bearing was the culprit of that humming noise, or we've got a small trumpet in the engine I don't know about. If the noise has disappeared, you're about to see a very happy Michael. If the noise is still there, you're about to see a very confused, depressed Michael. Let's hope it was the first option. I can actually tell you guys that it might not have been the wheel bearing. The noise is still there. I don't know what that must be then. I can still hear it. The noise is still there. So it definitely wasn't the wheel bearing. I can't believe it. We just changed the wheel bearing for no flipping reason.
Back to the whiteboard, I guess. Wasn't the wheel bearing at all. In a way, it actually got louder now. Somehow the noise got louder. Car.
We actually changed this wheel bearing right here.
But I'm actually thinking that I think I've changed the wrong wheel bearing in all honesty.
Uh-oh, retard alert.
Because when I turn right, all the weight of the car shifts to the left, which means the left wheel bearing will have more weight. The left one gets louder because the weight's on the left, if I'm correct.
So we shouldn't be changing this one, we should actually be changing the passenger one.
I might seem like another silly sausage here, but I'm changing the other side now.
No! Wheel bearing, lad! Right, so here is actually the old wheel bearing on the right side. Let's actually get this one changed over ASAP, and then we can see if it's actually this, which is the culprit. Let's go! And there, we actually have the new wheel bearing installed. As easy as that. Now it's all switched over, just got to get the brakes back on, and we can see if this side was the culprit.
Now this is honestly a big deal to me, right? Because like when you actually fix something on your car yourself, the noise of it, like the top mount on the Fiat Punto, that was a mad knocking on the Fiat Punto I used to have. It's silent! We changed the top mount over myself, and that the feeling of fixing something completely yourself is next to unbelievable. Is it gone? I don't know if it's gone! I think it might have gone! I think it might have gone, but I think we've done it! It was the left wheel bearing. That is luxury now. You lot won't even understand how beautiful this sounds right now. Oh my god, it was! It was the left wheel bearing! It was the left wheel bearing. It is silent in here right now. It was! It was! Your boy's a mechanic with a K. He's not quite a mechanic, but he's a mechanic. It was the most obnoxious humming you could ever think. It's actually gone, and obviously it got louder when I did this specifically, but no. The only thing I can hear is my flipping chewing gum rattling around. Oh, that is wonderful. Again, fixing something yourself is so much more rewarding. Yes, it might take twice as long. And yes, I might buy the wrong side initially. But honestly, now that it's fixed, I can say I've done it myself. I'm a bit of a numpty, you know, I can't even lie, for installing the right one. and not the left one. But it sounded like it was in the right. It actually sounded like it was in this place. Even my passenger has said it was in this area, not their area. So that's why I changed it. But yeah, I'm a bit of a numpty. I want L Michael in the comments below. If anybody who comments L Michael, I'll actually subscribe to you. The next thing I did was actually fit the new turbo elbow to the M240i. And this is for the last airbender sound effect, you get me? The whooshy whooshy noises. Here is actually the stock one compared to the aftermarket one. As you can see, there's that little muffler kind of box thing on it. I don't know what that is for, but my guess is for it to quiet down the air going in the car, I guess. But quite simply, we got all the old parts transferred over onto the new turbo elbow and got it back onto the car, ready to make some noises. So now we've actually got the turbo elbow all installed. Let me actually pop the bonnet and show you guys. I don't know why I'm not shopping you. Right, so inside the bonnet. Let me turn it off because it's bloody noisy. These flipping injectors are the noise of bombs dropping. So obviously we've got the Ram Air induction kit, which runs into the turbo elbow from Osprey Performance. You can actually see it right down there. Then it goes up into the Forge Motorsport charge pipe and into the car. So that is the setup for Airwise, and yeah, that is why this car makes some absolutely grapefruit technique noises. Boom. Oh mate, this video's been too gas. Fixing the sound, adding the turbo flutters and everything. Bruv, I'm buzzing. The turbo whistle is insane now. You can hear the turbo whistle out of the exhaust more than out the front of the car, which is absolutely ridiculous. Kind of log the engine, which you shouldn't really do, like bruv, it sounds like he's charging up a cannonball like this and he's about to shoot it at you. When you're building boost, it sounded awesome before, but it's just added that little bit more. It's taken out the muffling effect, really. Listen, oh mate, that little Darth Vader thing. Oh my god, the turbo, it's literally, like the Scirocco was, it is getting to that point where it's on an orchestra of noises. You got the turbo building boost, you got the turbo flutter, you got the turbo dumping it like a Darth Vader sound effect, you got the exhaust roaring out the back, you got the pops and bangs, you got the BMW M Performance brap sound at the end. I'm too gassed. So guys, unfortunately that is actually the end of today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. We fixed left wheel bearing and the right one, and yeah, we added the little turbo elbow. But anyway guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you guys so much for watching. I was LoveFaces in my next video.